I'm Glenn. Today with NC Beer Guys. We promote NC Craft Beer online at ncbeerguys.com. We had a great special offering in the mail the other day. Our friends down at the Rat Brewery in Columbia sent us a selection of their beer, and they know we mostly talk about North Carolina beer, but every once in a while we cross the border, particularly if it's close over in the border. We've done a couple of things out of Virginia. I think once before we did some South Carolina beer. I can't remember what it was, but
it's been a while.
It's been a while, but we've been at it a while.
So we're going to South Carolina. It's still a Carolina.
That's right. It's very close, and they make great beer. And we happen to know some guys that are down there. The guy who used to do work at Duck Rabbit is down there now.
Oh, okay.
Brewers.
Cool.
And so anyway, they sent us 6 different beers
from Rat
Brewery, which is in Columbia, like I said. And we're going to try 3 of them today. We're going to pace ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're going.
6 is a lot.
We're just going to mention all of them.
Okay.
While we go. Just to give you a little bit of background on Rat Brewery, they are in Columbia, as I said, and that is where the Congaree, Broad, and Saluda rivers contribute miles of riverfront to South Carolina's capital, and they had a role in Columbia's landscape history, of course. So in their honor, Rat set out to create craft beers that would satisfy everyone's thirst after a long, hard day's work. They used only the best ingredients, tested and refined in order to develop complex flavors. What they wound up was, in their words, was the best damn beer you've ever tasted. Perfectly balanced, refreshingly bold, and deliciously drinkable.
And if you look, I mean, you can't read it, but the spectrum here is...
That's right.
It's a great assembly of the true styles.
So we're not going to drink, just since we're talking about styles, there's Bohemian Pilsner.
Okay.
Which is, the great way entry beer, which is just wonderful. It's one of these white and color.
I'm going to start from this one. But go...
Okay.
Those 3.
And they also make a great IPA, 803 IPA, and a Hazelnut Brown Ale. So we're going to skip those for today for our session, and we're going to drink those off camera one day. But we encourage you to shop for all those things, and they're fairly available around the area. So the first one we're going to drink today is the Kölsch, which is the American Kölsch Story, it's called. The Town Kölsch Style Ale is great on a hot summer day. Get up, go mow the yard, and relax with Riverfront Kölsch Style Ale. Airbrushed Van Art, jam band festivals, and day dream catchers are not required to enjoy this crowd pleaser, which comes in at 5%.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
No, 8 Pilsner. 5% ABV.
It's got a grassy aroma.
Let's see.
So when you said lawnmower, I was like,
that might just plant it in your head.
No, it's grassy aroma. I just cut the lawn.
Oh, this is nice. Very nice.
Oh.
And that would, it's a little cooler today, of course, we're getting into November, but
right. And
this is such a refreshing beer. It would be a great summer beer.
Yes, it's a great summer beer, or just basically an easy gateway beer.
Well, people drink Kölsch all the time.
Right.
And this is a great example of the style.
Oh, it's smooth. It's not overly carbonated, but this would be one that someone says, I don't like craft beer. And believe me, they are out there.
We still hear that. Even
so
in the craft beer circle.
This would be wonderful to say, hey, you know what? Why don't you try this? And especially this. I mean, I'm really impressed. An American Kölsch Story.
That's right. So we're also going to drink, on the other end of the spectrum, the Stout. My Morning Stout.
Oh, no. I was going to say
that. Are you going to do Red Ale next?
You went red. You got to go darker.
All right, we're going to drink the Broad River Red Ale next.
Yes.
Which, as they say, is a beer to be enjoyed by all. English malts and Santanum hops. Is that right? Santanum?
Santanum
hops provide full flavor to this medium body red ale. A mild hop character makes this our beer of choice on a hot summer day. So if you're not going to have the Kölsch, go with the red ale. This red will float your boat gently down the stream. A perfect complement to an SPF 30 suntan lotion and an inner tube.
So it's another summer
ABV at 5.3. So they say they've got this red ale classified as a summer ale.
Not
a lot of aroma on it.
No. I'm trying to pull off.
Oh, but it's nice.
Oh,
that
yeah.
hoppiness.
It's...
But still, such an entry, gateway kind of thing. This is nice.
It's got a little bitterness, slightly spicy.
Yeah.
But it's not overwhelming.
It's just not as strong as some red ales that come across with the flavor. Yeah, that's
I like
that hop. That hop is nice.
I love red ales. I love them.
Boy, we're gonna finish that off.
And look at that, it's gone.
We'll finish that off camera for sure.
Okay. Last one,
So
stout.
today is My Morning
From
Stout.
dark.
And that's generally how if you're gonna drink a variety of
Lots
beer
of
a day, generally you move light to dark.
Right. Even with the flight.
And if you don't have darks, move up to the IPA range.
Right.
Start with the lower ABVs and the lighter IPAs, and move up to the heavier IBUs.
Well,
Because they will flavor your palate for the later.
it depends. I mean, IPAs will knock your palate, around.
Yeah, don't try to go back.
Where a stout
Don't drink the other
would.
way.
I don't know. I would end with an IPA if they loaded it like a double IPA.
Yeah.
A stout is bold enough, but an IPA is bitter enough. I would end with an IPA.
But yeah,
we don't have
right.
that here.
That's
That's over here. That's right here.
Right.
So
My Morning Stout is a rich breakfast stout with a deep palate of taste.
Ooh.
French roasted pea berry coffee,
Okay.
Madagascar vanilla beans, and cocoa nibs. Savor the aroma and satisfaction. And this, of course, is one of our favorite styles.
Yes.
And that sounds like some description that we would just go for ourselves. That's excellent.
I'm hoping this is gonna be stupid good. I mean,
Oh, that nice
the
aroma
aroma,
itself is
the
so
aroma is
appealing.
crazy. Oh,
Oh, that is nice.
I like that.
That coffee and chocolate both come at you. It's such a nice blend.
And it's not.
And you pick up both flavors?
It's not bitter.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
think
No,
so.
not at all.
No.
Some of your breakfast stouts the coffee can become bitter, and this is not one of them at
Oh
all.
wow. Very nice, and also like the coffee they use is all up to the roaster.
I'm
How well
sure.
the roaster
Right.
is. That'll dictate almost how bitter it is. But this is wonderful. They've nailed the blend.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
I mean, just so that it wasn't over the top. I mean, a breakfast stout should be smooth. It should be well balanced.
Yeah, because
for
you don't,
a
want,
stout.
you don't want something in your face too early that's overwhelming. This is excellent.
So you've got. I mean,
So just to recap,
we did 3 of these.
we've had the Kölsch, the American Kölsch Story, the Broad River Red Ale, and the Morning Stout.
Right.
But we do encourage you guys to get out there and try the others, which we're going to try as soon as we turn off the camera
So
here,
if you do the,
which is the Bohemian Pilsner, the 803 IPA, and the Hazelnut Brown Ale. And we love brown ale, so we almost should have drank 4, but that would be.
I got macaroni and cheese in the fridge. That's gonna go with that.
He loves a brown ale with macaroni and cheese.
A brown ale with
and
macaroni and cheese is the perfect. It's like palate perfection.
And we certainly appreciate our friends at Rat Brewery down in Columbia sending up the beer for us to try.
Just slightly south of the border.
Just slightly crossing the border.
Slightly.
Nothing wrong with doing that every now and
That's
then.
right. It should. It's craft beer. People that do the same thing that's being done in our state.
So they're making great product down in South Carolina and in Columbia.
Yep.
Thanks, River Rat.
Very much.
Until next time, this is David Lynn, the NC Beer Guys, reminding you to drink local, even in South Carolina.
That's right.
And keep your beer dogs in North Carolina.